It was a frequent sight in the 80s and 90s, and it's continued on till today. Playoff football in the Bay Area as we welcome you to Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. Straight ahead, it's Wild Card Weekend, and we've got a great one in store. As it'll be the Tampa Bay Buccaneers taking on the San Francisco 49ers.
Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
What twists and turns will January have in store for us? The NFL playoffs are officially underway. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. On the ground, here's the fourth-round pick from April's draft. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at second down.
There's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
From the 24 now, here's a 2nd and 7.
Let's go now. Pass the 60, pass the 60.
Hands it off out of the gun. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Go!
They'll set up a throw. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
Had an open man that time. They end up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. 2nd and 10.
Ready?
They'll set up to throw. That is caught downfield. It's Worthy. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 43. First catch of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He's got a first down, too. Off the option, he'll try and run with it. And just shutting him off there. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two.
A gain of 19 yards. And the Buccaneer first down.
Ready?
They'll look to throw now on first down. To the sideline, and that is a heck of a catch as he was able to get both feet in. That's good for a first down, his 2nd catch of the opening drive.
A lot of precision being shown on this opening drive. They've been methodical, they've been crisp, and as a reward, they're going to be set up with an early 1st and goal.
Here we go, here we go. Ready?
Looking to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. And here he'll get it down to the 7. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
I'm actually looking at this play with defensive eyes here, partner, because they were still laser focused on him after his earlier exploits on this drive. I think they went back to the well just a little bit too soon. He got across the line of scrimmage, but they certainly weren't giving up much more than that.
The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal.
Get it. Ready?
And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Buccaneers will strike first here in this wild card matchup. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0.
49ers nothing.
The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air. From a yard or two deep, here comes the return. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. Looking to put a drive together.
Great job. Here we go.
First carry of the game now for the Texas superstar, Bijan Robinson. He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4, second down.
Good running right there. And this is a man who's a 1,000-yard rusher in the regular season, so you know he's going to get his chances, and he picks up nice yardage on that one.
So from the 26-yard line, here's second down and 5.
Decent 24. Go, go, let's go. Hey, tomato. Silver.
Play action. It's Lawrence. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Hey, let's go.
They go play action with Lawrence. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a third down situation.
The plan was clearly to challenge them by sending a blitz on second down, but even the extra guys couldn't catch him in the backfield, though. He doesn't scramble for it first, but he does get the last laugh by evading the blitz and getting beyond the line of scrimmage.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
Red on red. Sink right. Hey, go.
Out of the gun, it's Lawrence. That's out wide here for Robinson. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. It'll go as a first down for San Francisco on a pickup of 16.
But I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Hey, Lion. Hey,
On first and 10, it's Robinson. And he stopped immediately there. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Partner, one thing I was lousy at growing up, track and field, I could never anticipate the start before a race, but how about that backer? He figured it out, jumped the count, and turned it into a really nice play for his defense.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11.
Route. Hey, 13, Lou. Silver.
Lawrence. He finds his man complete. It's Reed. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
That's another 49er first down. First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Lawrence with the handoff to Robinson. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Early down stuffs to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. That's into the hands of Pitts, the tight end. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Hey, run! Son, this is hot. Bring it. Here we go, son.
Robinson on a give right side. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Bijan Robinson, 15 yards. And the 49ers are an extra point away from drawing level.
Boy, 2 long, sustained drives by each team to start things out. It's kind of similar to how the pitch clock has shortened baseball games. That means we'll be out of here quickly if we get a few more drives like that. We're in the second quarter now, and we've only had 1 drive apiece, each of which have ended with touchdowns.
Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent offer a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They'll look to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. It was 3rd and short, and they go flying past the marker for a gain of nearly 30 yards.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
So the completion good for 6 yards. And it's second down.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
And here's a handoff out of the gun. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a third down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On third down, he'll drop to throw. And he is caught. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. His second catch of this wild card game, and it goes for a first down.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds it for the first down.
And just a couple yards there down to the 17.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
Gets it quickly out wide to Thornton. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Dante Thornton, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Bucs have taken the lead. Extra point up and through. And that makes the score 14-7. The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They trail a one-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. No gain on the play there, second down.
At the 25-yard line.
Ready? 13, Luke. Ramp, 23.
Now Lawrence. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
A good job in coverage there. They took away his top read on the play, so he went through his progressions and ended up settling on his running back who scored on their last possession, but the coverage held. It goes incomplete.
An incomplete pass on second down. That muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. Here's Lawrence to throw. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked off by Emmanuel Forbes.
Well, this is simply a great read by a defensive back. It's 3rd and 10, so he sits right on where the yard-to-gain marker is, knows it's going to be a route around that distance, makes his read, breaks on the football, and makes a terrific play.
Here we go.
On first down, they'll run it on the draw play. Well, an excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22. First down, Tampa Bay there, a gain of 13.
Well, when you're a road team in the playoffs, when you're a wild card, what's the one thing you need to be able to do to stay in football games? Run the football. And that's an excellent job right there of identifying where to go and picking up good yardage.
7 yards there on the first down screen play.
Good call there on first down. And Brandon, I'm getting better over the years and not screaming out, screen, screen, screen with my defensive training. They want to keep those pass rushers honest, and they did so there, and they wind up picking up positive yardage.
2 minutes to play here in this first half of the NFL playoffs. Second down and 3.
Ready! Ready!
That's complete, left side to Worthy. It's so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there.
It's a gain
A
of
nice
14
pickup of
yards.
14, and it moves the stick, sets up a first and goal.
First and goal. At
They
the
come up in a 2 tight end look here.
Let's go now.
They'll try to run this one in. And he's in. Touchdown, Buccaneers. A great effort there with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Buccaneers have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
The kicker on for
Now for the point after. It's good, and it is now 21-7.
Makes the score Buccaneers 21, 49ers 7.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
Hey, go, go.
They've got to be a little shell-shocked. Down double digits at home in the playoffs. Still in the first half. They've got to turn things around quickly. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up second down.
Hey, I'm gone. Hey, run. 11, add it. Here we go.
On play action, Lawrence. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
Incomplete.
And this drive is almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on first down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a fourth down. Well done.
And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. Fielded at the 20. Call that one an even 60 yards. 6-0. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. There was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You could never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Open man, that's Felton. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 16 yards.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. That's into the hands of Worthy. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. Now they'll try to take advantage of that offsides call. Here's 1st and 5. Back to throw here. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
A A gain of 7. First down, Buccaneers.
They'll look to throw again. And that's incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
Back to throw again. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Well, he looked his way quite a bit in this first half, and with good reason. You can see it there. He is such a handful defensively. Just too hard to keep him under wraps. He delivers a big play here for this offense.
A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Panther 60, Panther 60. Steady.
They'll try to run this one in. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. A great play there. Saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. And the Buccaneers continue to pull the playoff surprise as they lead big here on the road. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
49ers 7.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
13 Luke.
And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. Final play of the half. It's Lawrence. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. These two teams about to play their final half of the season as we're back at it in this NFC wildcard bout. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
Hey, go.
And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
Right open. Turn. It's hot.
Hand off to Robinson out of the shotgun. And a pretty good burst there as he'll get this across midfield and down to the 46. Another first down, this time on a gain of 19.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Hasn't had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Hey, lock, think right open.
Here's Lawrence. He'll let it fly for Austin. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
And he gets this only to the 44-yard line. Not near enough to keep the drive alive. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down.
Hey, kill. Hey, run. Go. Here we go.
And they'll try and throw forward with Lawrence. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And that will force a turnover on downs. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time of game where you and I have to be prepared, right? Isn't this kind of like that empty the bucket time where you have to go into your blowout material and make sure we have some different things? That's what we're staring at right now, the way this one is going.
And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
They certainly had success throughout this contest getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to...
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Niners are going to have it here just past the 25.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Third quarter, wild card round. Thanks for being along for the playoff ride with us. Here's 2nd and 10. Now Lawrence to throw. They'll get this complete to Calvin Austin. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. That one good for 37 yards.
A very nice job right there, working the middle of the field, able to create some separation and then utilize it to not just make the catch, but turn upfield once he got the ball in his hands.
Hey, Soko, so hot. Silver.
A give left side to Robinson. And he'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1.
Hey, easy, route.
They'll run again here with Robinson. And a hard-working run here as he's got it inside the 20, down to the 17. 60 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Lisa 24. This is hot.
Robinson, he'll try the left side. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Robinson with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Niners get a bit closer. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And that cuts the lead to 28-14.
49ers 14. Eddie Piñeiro set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Piñeiro to kick it off. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And they'll have this all the way out to the 50-yard line. Excellent field position.
That return gets all the way to midfield, so we know the field position is absolutely flipped at this point. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I might think about blitzing right now to try and take field position back.
On first down, they'll run it on the draw play. And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40. It's a gain of 11, and the Bucs have a first down. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. They'll set up a throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. If they didn't have that penalty a moment ago, it'd be a first down. Still a nice 13-yard pickup.
Fast, slow, it doesn't matter. If you give a quarterback enough room to escape, he can hit you for a big gain. You've got to give him a little more focus moving forward.
Let's go now.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
Gain of 3 on
Got
the play.
ready?
First down, Tampa Bay.
Go! Go!
A quick throw going to be caught by Worthy.
Milrose pass.
So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give them a short yardage situation here for second down.
Second and a yard at the 19-yard line.
1 quarter remains in this NFC Wild Card matchup. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
On the set.
Second down and a yard.
Here we go. Here we go.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front seven, reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing, slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
And he'll wind up losing yardage here, back at the 21-yard line. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play. Bear in mind, that wasn't a big lineman back there for the tackle for loss. That was a cornerback.
So are you saying the myth has been shattered? That all of them are not just cover corners? Some of them actually will stick their nose in and tackle when necessary? That's what we just saw, isn't it?
Second and 14. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done.
A gain of 17 yards.
They give him 17 yards that time as that'll move the chains.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is first and goal. In motion goes the tight end. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he will push push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal.
Well, they made the play there, and I'll guarantee you their coaches and the other players are screaming at them about their pride. Come on, guys. He's already gotten in 3 times. You can't give up a 4th one. And on that play, they were able to make the stop.
And you knew they were going to go to him to try to get that 4th.
And why wouldn't they? It's not just getting the 4th. He's the hot hand, so to speak, or the hot feet in this situation. And he knows how to find the end zone. That time, he just didn't get there.
2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal.
60 Eagles! 60 Eagles! 18 Cardinal! 18 Cardinal! 70 Timberwolves!
They'll try to run this one in. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Bucs have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
49ers 14.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line to the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They are most likely staring at a cold end to their season here in this wild card round. Nothing has gone right so far, and they are, to be frank, in desperation mode now as they begin with a 1st and 10. And he will go out of bounds down at the 15-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run, and even 50 yards.
Hey, Ryan!
Now Lawrence. Here's a screen for Robinson. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Consecutive catches for him. That good for 11.
And sometimes when you run a screen pass down in the red zone, it's really tough to create a lot of room to operate. The field's pretty condensed. But that was really well designed there, and they're able to pick up the 1st down.
Robinson will get into the end zone for a 49er touchdown. Well, they needed 3 scores to have any chance. There's the first of the 3 as they get into the end zone.
Yeah, Brandon, I think that our guys at Next Gen Stats in charge of the win probability are probably saying your chances still aren't great. But now, you still got more than 3 minutes to go. You got to focus on the task at hand, which is going to be getting the football back as quickly as possible.
Pinheiro set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And they are looking good. A 2-score lead here in this 4th quarter as they hope to capture a spot in the divisional round next weekend. And this one is incomplete.
Well, here's a classic second guess. I thought he had a better chance of a positive play if he just ran it himself. The coverage downfield was really good. That one falls incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Ready.
A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
He'll look to throw. He'll try and do this himself. And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And looking to put this game on ice in the fourth quarter, but still not afraid to throw it as they show there.
You want to play the game with confidence, and they have a guy who's in control right now. Their trigger guy, throwing it, they feel just as confident with him doing that as they would if they tried to run the ball and run the clock out.
And he'll work this one up to about the 38. 73 yards on the ground for him now with 4 touchdown runs tacked on. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. From the 38 now, here's second down and 3. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line. 2-score game here in the 4th, and that pick, it kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder about their strategy because with a 2-score lead, you would think maybe you're just sitting on and trying to drain some clock. It's almost like they felt like, hey, we've got a good cushion. We can keep pressing it. It ended up costing them.
Here's 1st and 10.
30 left. Lisa 24. Hey, Silk.
Play action. It's Lawrence. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here.
I think the defense surprised him there with that blitz on 1st down, but give him credit. Stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Here's 2nd down.
11. Hey, Lion. 13, done. They say hot.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. To the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. That's just his 2nd catch of the game. They wanted to keep him silent. They have kept him silent.
Defensive football 101. Don't let the best player on offense beat you. Take him out of the game, and they've done a great job of doing that.
To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a nonstop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
3rd down and goal coming up here.
All right, let's go.
They go play action with Lawrence. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a 1st down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now.
Hey, run.
Here we go. Got to have it. Lawrence. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. And the Bucs are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on 4th and goal. So with the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys, they've been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a rough game all the way along. If you make a big play like that at the right time, it can make everything turn out just okay.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 10-yard line.
Here we go, set. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.